Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will score. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. KaVontae Turpin on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so...
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yo. You change it.
Jackson out of the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. On now for 4th down, Trenton Gill will punt it away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A handoff. Running left. It is Walker. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun to the end zone. It's intercepted. He works free. Right side. He's to the 40. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to... They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
13.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Jackson now. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Jackson. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll run again.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. That one is caught. It's Hudson. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. second down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll run here with Walker. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Second down, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To return, it is Turpin. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. And the Cowboys move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Back to throw, Jackson. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson. That one is caught. It's Hudson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
on third down. Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. They run with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He's going to keep this again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Jackson now on 2nd down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Again, it's Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas.